Warren, Indiana hosts a Festival of the Arts on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. There'll be an artist market and a local artist showcase with dozens of pieces for sale, including work of Warren's own watercolorist Sally Ekman Roberts. Everything from Imagination Square, where children can spend the day creating their own personal masterpieces. Children of all ages learn to sculpt with clay, make jewelry, paint, and participate in a host of other arts and crafts projects, all the way to the comedy room service performed by Pulse Opera House's company. There'll be vocal musicians, lots of food, and the Sweet Arts contest for local purveyors of the pastry, artistically decorated and baked cookies, cakes, and more. The Warren Festival of the Arts is Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. For more information and a complete schedule, visit warrenindiana, all one word, .com. This week, Minnetrista in Muncie announced it will partner with the Library of Congress to collect oral histories and memorabilia from local war veterans, as well as civilian volunteers and war industry workers for the 20th and into the 21st centuries. Karen Vincent has been Minnetrista's Director of Collections for 15 years.
If there are any veterans left from World War I, we would love to find them, but concentrate on World War II first, and then go on to the Korean War, Vietnam War, and then on beyond that, too.
Vincent says there are lots of stories out there, as well as diaries, letters, photographs, and home movies, which can be collected or copied for posterity.
We will definitely go out into the Muncie community, but also all the surrounding communities. And our first thing that we would like to do is assemble a group of volunteers who would like to do the interviews. So of all ages, we would definitely love to have some veterans who would like to do the interviews.
Vincent says it can take some time for story collectors to establish a rapport with veterans of the foreign or home fronts. She says the Library of Congress will be sending people out to help train the volunteers in how to lead people through their own stories.
Actually just have a conversation with folks, get them comfortable with us before we ever do a staged interview then. So it's going to be a process. It's not something where we can set up and have people come in one right after another and just sit down and talk. The main thing is to get to know who are the veterans in this area and to get to know them too. And while we're talking to them, we hope that they have memorabilia. Photos that they could either donate or that we could copy, letters, anything that, again, furthers the story of their involvement.
Minnetrista will be the collection point for oral histories and memorabilia from veterans from Blackford, Delaware, Grant, Henry, Jay, Madison, and Randolph counties. And Vincent says although the Library of Congress is administrating this nationwide effort through the Veterans History Project, all of the materials, video and audio tapes, uniforms, letters, pictures, and more, all of that will stay at Minnetrista. For information about how to volunteer to help collect stories or to volunteer your own, call Karen Vincent at Minnetrista at 765-213-3540, extension 147, or email kvincent at eciheritage.net. If you missed that information, check our website starting at noon tomorrow. That's bsu.edu/IPR and navigate to Indiana ArtsDesk. Now, to clarify, it had been noted that one of my comments on air earlier this week was not entirely clear. While I had meant to make an ironic comparison between the cartoons Johnny Bravo and Johnny Quest, whose awesome theme music is playing right now, apparently some listeners thought I had confused the two, and they accused me of the Saturday morning equivalent of heresy. Please accept my apologies for any misunderstanding, and I think it's time to put the whole childish thing to rest.
Here he comes, here comes Speed Racer.
Here comes the Arts Calendar.